Welcome to our live streams. This is where the grown-ups trade. No hype, no flexing, no TikTok guru nonsense. Just focus, discipline, and respect for the craft. Here we trade gold, the oldest store of value on Earth, at the precision scalping level. That's where trading gets real. Where a single tick too early or too late decides everything. It's the hardest style of trading there is. And the highest form, too, because it demands mastery of mind, structure, and emotion. Execution over ego. Reaction over prediction. Can it be the most lucrative? Yes, but only for those who earn it. There are no shortcuts here. You can't fake discipline at 10-second speed. Most gurus out there sell you dreams from their demo accounts. We build traders who can survive the market on their own terms. We don't promise easy wins. We teach you how to build a system that doesn't break when you do. If you're here, you already know what that takes. Courage, grit, gumption, the willingness to get punched in the face by uncertainty and still show up tomorrow with your rules intact. Because precision scalping isn't just a trading style, it's a mirror. It shows you who you are under pressure, and it forces you to get better, not just as a trader, but as a person. The focus you build here, the emotional control, the ability to act without hesitation, those are life skills. They translate everywhere. So welcome to the Barcelona Trader, where we practice the hardest craft in markets and one of the most rewarding in life. Let's get to work.
All right, good morning, YouTube. It is December 17th. It is 7:36 a.m. in New York, and it is time for the New York session. We're trading gold and gold futures. So let's start taking a look at where things stand. Looks like there's been a little bit of movement here in the last half hour or so. A little up, little M pattern coming back down now on that bottom leg of the M pattern. I don't really trade using chart patterns like that. You know, I do look at price action, pay a lot of attention to reading what price is doing in the moment and whatnot. But, you know, at the precision scalping level, those broader patterns like an M pattern or a head and shoulders and whatnot just don't, you know, aren't as useful to us. That doesn't mean they're not worth learning. They are. But learn them after you master the system that you're working on now. You don't need to know everything. You make a profit in trading, but you need to master your one system. Okay. Let's see where things stand. The VIX has come down a little bit. I always like to see that coming down. 16.18. The sweet spot, you know, is between 12 and 20 or so. All right, let's bring down the vibe a little bit as we start getting ourselves into our morning groove, getting ready to trade. Have to start bringing the blood pressure down, the adrenaline down. You've got coffee in your system and whatever, don't have that second cup and let that first cup kind of settle. You know, one of the things that coffee does is it the caffeine pushes, I guess maybe decreases the dopamine levels and makes you crave that dopamine hit. So it makes you make worse decisions. It's one of those things you don't even see coming. You don't even realize it's the caffeine. Okay, but you know, it doesn't stop me. I still have my cup every morning, but I have switched after my one cup. I'm still, you know, I want a little something to sip on. It's either, you know, some cold water, or today it's a caffeine-free Diet Coke. Not financial advice. Okay, anyway, We have the DXY up here in the upper right corner is the 30-minute DXY. It looks like the dollar. DXY is the dollar, is measured against a basket of foreign currencies. Up here on top, the 30-minute, we can see that the dollar rose through the Asia session, and again all the way up to the London session, moved sideways to slightly down in the London session. After the London session, popped back up and has now come back down, but very slight movements there since the end or since the beginning of the London session. Over here on the bottom left side of the screen is the 1 minute 10-year easy for me to say, 10-year US government bond. These yields have been moving up in Asia, up after Asia, down pre-London, and then up through London, and have continued up until about the last 30 minutes or so. It's been, sideways to slightly down. Both the dollar and bonds move inversely to the price of gold. Gold, of course, is priced in dollars, so a lot of times when the dollar is going up, gold is going down, and vice versa. There are certain times in the market where they move in tandem. It's really strange, but it does happen. We'll talk about that at any point when we're trading, and that's happening. Here's the 5-minute spot gold chart. Now, of course, I'm using Hakinashi candles on all of these charts, and my bullish candles are yellow, or gold as I like to say. My bearish candles are blue. I like to put price in a box when we start out. We put price in a box last night for the Tuesday Asia opening range. We're not too far off of that right now, so I might just extend this and as if it were a continuation from last night's opening range. That seems to be probably the best thing to do right now. I'm going to extend that just a little bit further. Okay, otherwise here on the chart we have our pivots. We're sitting right on the DM3. That's this purple pivot that runs right through there. And then the daily pivot, which is right down here below that at about 4303. And here we're going to pause for a moment and make sure that we have our volume profile set correctly. Our volume, so I'm going to take the fixed range volume profile, take it from end of day. Whoops, no, I do not want to take it from there. Okay, oh, there, neither. Let me get out of that. Okay, take it over here. Do it again. Fixed range volume profile, take it from end of day before yesterday to end of day yesterday, right there. Okay, well, that shows us where we need to move things to. I need to move the point of control. There. And the value area high from here to here. All right, there we go. Let's move this back to the 5-minute chart. Figure out why oh yeah, I know why our indicators aren't showing up, because I took the indicators off. All right, so there we have our pivots. There we have our price that was in a box, but it's now just indicating where we are relative to where we started last night. Value area high up here. So we have the WM3 above us, the daily pivot point below us, but of course right there we have the previous day point of control, which is where price spiked down to here at 5:35 a.m. New York time. All right, let's put the indicators back on. We're in a downward channel. Little supports and resistance painted in there. Okay. Let's go over to the 1 minute chart. Make sure everything lines up. Yep, okay, so we're good there. And here we are on the 10-second futures chart. All right, we kind of get an idea of where we are. We have been coming down in this last 15-minute candle. It has only 6 seconds left to it before we hit 7:45 a.m. in New York. There it is right there. We have, the pivots around us, but we don't have much in terms of support and resistance, at least on the on the MT4 charts. Got a little bit on the 1 minute Hakanashi. We've got some support on the 5 minute Hakanashi as well. Okay, well, we'll see how all this plays out. Let's get the Zoom room open.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, morning, Tono. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, man?
All right. No trades yet today. Just been getting everything set up. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking how boring this week has been, even though I missed 2 trading sessions.
Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't been a great week. All right, so let's see what we're looking for here. We're waiting for price to either break above this DM3 where we are right now, and it could have a little run up to the top of the 1 minute channel there. But how many pips is that? Let's see. That is from 319 to 322. Not really enough to risk.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to get that, but it's not enough to risk. So yeah, I guess we're waiting for it to either then break below this these supports here around 43.16 or 43.15.
Needs to be stuck right under the DM3.
Yeah.
If you really look at it, it's been ranging in that area for quite a few candles. 15-minute candles.
Yeah, it had that run up and then that come back down to those previous two candles. Now it looks like we're coming down a little further now. What time is it? It is 7:50. It's not even 8 o'clock yet.
Right.
We got news today?
Nothing.
No?
Nope, I don't think so now. I think it's dead.
Yeah, nothing. All right, well, sometimes those are the best days, honestly. But probably not in December.
The 5-minute Hakanashi chart says it all. Look at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All you need to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Straight barcode.
Yeah. Yep.
So from like almost 16 to, I would say 20, maybe 21. The 1-minute Hakanashi is ranging from 16 and change to 18 and change. So it's even tighter.
Yeah.
So we sit and we wait.
And we wait. And we wait.
Did you guys get off last night when I got off?
I stayed on for a little while longer, but I didn't take any more trades.
Nothing's happening, huh?
No.
Well, you're getting good at this, man. Just holding, setting, and waiting.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, man.
What's up, you man?
All right, all right. Step aside real quick.
Let's see here. What do we have? Just waiting for now. When you're waiting, it feels like you're not trading, but it's actually the biggest part of trading. You can't wait and be scrolling through TikTok, and you have to wait. Unfortunately, you have to be pretty attentive to what's going on. Getting a move down here, looks like trying to break through the bottom. One minute for 8 o'clock.
E-man been getting up.
4, 3, 2, 1. It's 8 o'clock right there. Oh my.
It always amazes me how it does a little push up. People jump in on the buy side.
Yeah.
There's really nothing happening. Might have a trade. See, is there anything underneath? Nope.
Tried to
I
get us
tell
to
you
go
the other
short there.
day, it was trying, but it's fake until.
Yeah.
The other day I was trading and I had a hedge in on the prop account.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the spread go from $7, $8 to like $100.
Wow.
I was like, what the hell's going on?
Well, my spread sometimes gets pretty funky too. I'll get in sometimes and I'll be $60 down as soon as I'm in.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like,
Now,
that's crazy.
what happened
Yeah.
to me last night was I had a hedge in like 5 pips away, something like that. And it got on the other side of 30 going up. So I said, I'll take this buy right quick. And as soon as I jumped in with that buy, it kicked my hedge off and made
What do you mean by that?
my buy hedge that was in around 25. When I put in another buy trade,
Mm-hmm.
it knocked that 25 buy trade off.
Off
Just
the, what, you closed it?
no, I didn't close that. They closed it. As soon as I pressed buy, it just shut it, just kicked it out.
That's weird.
Yeah, I've never heard that. We had to look into that, you know?
Yeah, and it made now I had to use that trade as my hedge now. Now I'm 10 pips from.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
Yep,
Unless
I
they
had never seen that. Then I went to looking all around my thing, like, what the flip happened? And I
Huh.
did it from my phone.
Huh.
Mm.
You might want to ask them what happened because that's a weird thing. You don't want that just randomly happening.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it was
dangerous.
it was simultaneously. As soon as I put it in, it kicked that one off.
Hmm.
I can see that happening on a prop firm with the reverse trading button, but not, not even, not that wouldn't even make sense. Even with the reverse trading button.
Thinking about a buy if we break through this bear volume on the 10-second. Looks like we are going to break through it. Either you guys take that buy up already?
No, would have been a good one, but
Yeah.
I didn't take it. Got a WM3 at 26, just somewhere in that area. So might want to take it up to that if it continues.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The longer it consolidates here before it goes, the better.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's going to go now.
There it is. You in?
Not yet. You in?
Yeah, man. I'm getting ready to get out though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we got a 20 pivot at 26.
When did you get in?
When we said we were gonna get in. You remember?
No, I didn't hear you say that you were getting in.
Oh,
I heard
yeah.
you
I
say
said
you're.
this looks like a buy.
Yeah.
I'm in at 24.81, so I'm not in too far. I think I'll just get out here and take that 50 bucks. It's not a good day, man. This trading sucks.
Yeah. I was. That looked like a. Yeah. I didn't like that trade.
I didn't like it when I got in it because
Yeah.
it was still moving down to the. I had more of a downside than I did have an upside. You know,
Yeah.
I just don't like this trading. Huh?
Tono, your WM3 is at 26.
Yeah, 26.77. Where's yours?
27.37.
Yeah, mine
Yeah,
too.
same zone.
27.37 as well.
Yeah, just remember that there's zones. They're not exact lines. You know what I
Right.
mean? So here it is, it's breaking it now. Let's see what it wants to do. You said yours 27.77?
27.
27.37.
All right. I'll be more clear on my entries if you guys like. I thought I
Yeah.
was clear, but it's possible I wasn't.
Yeah. No,
I might have been
Yeah.
thinking.
I
I
had
might have.
got in at 23.70 something. So I was a few little things ahead of you.
Yeah, I have a habit of looking at things since I've been trading so long by myself. I have a habit of internally speaking to myself.
Hmm.
Like I'll say, "This looks like a trade," and then the other person in me will just buy or sell.
Right. Right.
It doesn't check back and say, you gonna do it now?" It
Right.
just
Right.
does it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You see that if you got in at 27, you'd be 3 pips down as opposed to struggling to get the 1 pip that went up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, this thing is it's crazy. Now it looks like we're going down again. Maybe to go back up. Looks like a sell. The momentum behind it.
I can't figure out if one, I've lost my mojo, or B, the market is funky and it's just because it's December market, or C, if the market is funky because AI is taking over and this is just the way it's going to be from now on.
No, I think it's December. You didn't lose your mode. There's nothing there. I'm not making any money, so it's
Yeah.
just doing us dirty for the month of December. I don't think it's AI either.
Yeah.
I think it's just a typical, you
When
know,
you say AI is taking over, what you mean?
I mean, like all of the big hedge funds and the central banks and all of the big players are using AI in ways that we can't even conceive because they've got millions and millions of dollars to spend on making their quant programs and training their AI to do the trading for them. And then so that changes the way trading happens on the market, so it changes the way the market behaves.
Okay.
I think it is. We see this every year. If you think back, when you coming to the end of the year, you got people wanting their bonuses. They don't want to fuck up a
Yep.
good year at the
Yeah.
last
Yep.
month. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they're cautious trading. They're barely trading. It's barely moving. You know what I mean? They're gonna get their December bonuses and they're gonna be happy.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go.
Speaking about AI messing somebody around, we'll check this entry out. I'll tell you.
Going right into a bear volume here on the 1 minute.
Yeah.
So again, if you look at the 5 minute Takanashi, this looks like it's a good run, but I've known why I didn't get into each of these trades.
And I was smart not to, you know?
Yeah, I think so. I think I made the right decisions.
Yeah, because you're looking at the lower time frames are telling you that it's creeping up. It's not a good run.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, those Takanashi candles, they closed, right?
yeah,
But they also closed with wicks, so you could see they were pushed down. They weren't just pushing up,
yeah.
right? Each
Mhm.
one of them, the last four candles, so that's the whole entire hour. The market had an indecision; it was pushing back down, so it wasn't a nice clean run up.
Mhm.
To hold your horses is a good thing, you know.
Yeah,
Now, if the thing goes back down to 23, we could take back up to 26, 27, or it can break the bear volume, and we're looking at going up.
Where's the bear volume at?
29-ish, 20, yeah, 29. Boom, 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 boom.
1 minute for comics.
It broke it. You really don't want to buy until your COMEX opens either.
All right. Five, four, three, two, one. That's comics.
What is COMEX? I don't know nothing about that.
I think it's the Chicago Mercantile Exchange.
Okay.
I'll grab you the exact definition or exactly what it does, but it has to do with forex, with the forex market.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll take a little buy.
You bought on the down of the Rinko.
Okay, I'll get out.
Yeah, the Rinko was actually on its way down.
That was a bad
So
call
wait
then.
for it to,
Yeah.
yeah, just wait for it to turn. There's a resistance at it's getting ready to break that resistance now. Looks like it. Let me see. There's a resistance at 31 that you wanted to clear first.
Still took $70 on that.
That's good.
Yeah. But it's a good thing you told me because that gave me the opportunity to get out, and I got out. So
Good.
Oh no, what do you have that shows resistance at 31? Because I don't have anything.
On the Renko.
Would it? Well, I
The
still
Renko chart. You see
don't.
your Renko?
Oh,
Hmm?
okay. You talking about the minute 2 minute chart?
Yeah, the M2 chart.
Okay. Yeah. Tono, I saw a Dodge truck up in New Jersey online that I want. It's the modern version of mine.
Hmm.
28,000 with 39,000 miles. I said, oh, I gotta go get that.
How many miles?
39,000.
Okay.
But it's up there, so I'm gonna need for you to fly this way. Drive it on down this way. They've been warning us all our life about buying cars from the cold climates with a salt rusty bottom. I said
Yeah.
this truck of 21 ain't no salt and rust in this bottom.
You're gonna get more problems with salt bit buying bottled water than you will get with snow. You know.
Mm. That was a good call because it ain't broke that 31 yet. I was glad I just took my profit and got out of my hedge.
Yeah, it's having a hard time coming back up to it,
Yeah.
but I think it will. Not making it easy for us.
No.
Nope.
It's trying to get up to the DR1 at 30, 43, 34, but it's really just attacking people's nerves.
So yeah, that same little resistance there on the M2.
Yep, tried it again, it didn't get there.
Got 3 minutes to 8:30.
Tried it again. It's 8:30. Didn't do much of nothing yet.
There you go.
Yep.
Dog, 33 already. I couldn't even get to the thing. Man.
It took off too fast for me there. Did you guys get in on that?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, you probably missed it.
Yeah, I definitely missed it. Did you get it, Tono?
No.
What about now?
It's hitting the volume, so I wouldn't
It's,
try and get in
it's
right
hitting
now.
the MR1 and the DR1 at the same time too.
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't even get to the thing. I was trying. Oh, goodness. Get another crack at it right here. Look like, huh?
Don't know if it's reversed or not yet. Might come down a little bit further to go back up.
So that trade earlier that I said gave me 70 actually gave me 100, and I was in the trade for only 7 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a good trade. There's no merit to that. I'm just commenting on it.
No, to make $100 in 7 seconds is not
Well,
bad.
yeah, but
Well,
I could have lost 250 in 7 seconds too easily there.
Well, I can't say it wasn't a good trade because I was in the same trade. You see, it still went further. It went what, 4-5 pips past where we was at. So it was a good trade. I actually jumped out too soon. I was planning on riding to 34.
Where's the highest we've been this morning since we started trading?
Right now.
Around here,
Yeah.
Yep.
like
40,
36,
43,
37.
36
Yep.
and a half.
36 was. Now, since we've been trading, you said it's 36 and a half.
Yeah. 36 and a
Yeah.
half.
But the high is what, 39?
40,
38?
42 and change.
Okay. It's trying to go up. I'm ready to jump, pull the trigger. I ain't gonna lie, but it's a little funky though. What's your thoughts, Tono?
Got to watch and see. It doesn't. If it, I don't want to buy at the top of the New York session.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it looks like that's what it wants to do.
Got a resistance here on the 1 minute. Looks like it wants to go. And now, just as it gets through this resistance on the 1 minute, it's hitting a resistance on the hourly. You open an hourly MT4, like the weekly pivot or whatever. So we're hitting a big resistance there.
That's what I was concerned with.
What's that?
Yeah.
I was concerned that it hit the 37, 38, that it's not going to push through with any momentum, and it
Oh,
seems
yeah.
to be having some trouble.
Yeah. Well, those are those resistance zones, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just grabbed about 19, 20 bucks. I was up 30 bucks. I should have took it.
Right, because gold is so much stronger than the dollar, yet it's not. There's no momentum behind it today.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna pop, and we're gonna see 50 today.
See what?
I think we're gonna see 50 today, man.
34.50?
Yep. I mean 43.50.
43.50.
Yeah.
That's not too far away. That could happen.
Yeah. It almost did it already.
All right. On the 15-minute, did it open with a blue candle or a red candle? Because I seen a little red tip.
What?
I don't
What?
understand the question.
Did the candle open on the 15-minute chart down or up?
Oh.
It's pushing.
Look at the bottom of the candle.
Got a small wick.
There it is. Trying to go.
So when do you see entry here, Tono?
I'm entering now.
You say you're entering now?
hmm Even though I'm not 100% confident in it, it just
Same
seems to be
here.
creeping up. But it doesn't look like it's reversing for us.
Yeah, there's Czar Trader on our YouTube. Didn't see him enter some chats there, so I don't know how long ago that was, but
Welcome.
says silver was fun overnight. He was trading silver.
Oh, nice.
I say Czar Trader. Hard to know.
You should throw that text I sent you about silver and see, he might find that interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Another born day.
Yeah.
Indecisive creeps.
unreal. We did all that waiting. Soon we jump in, it falls.
I believe this is where it turned last time. So we're around this area. Or
Yeah.
maybe a little higher.
It spiked
41
up to
maybe.
yeah, it spiked up to 41.6.
Yeah. It has that resistance on the daily pivot chart from where we are right now, 38-ish to 41, 42. That's why it spiked down. So it's really
Yeah, the market has definitely been behaving differently this month than it did last month.
Like it has no participants.
Yeah, it's probably about to fall back down at this point. It did tried it about 5, 6 times.
Yep, look at that. There it goes.
Goodness, right on cue. James Brown couldn't ask for that better. On the one.
Let's see.
We're at 40. Tono.
Yep.
We're over 40.
Yeah.
41.50.
I just could not get in there. I can't get into those resistance zones.
Yeah.
And then get stopped out and then kick myself.
This thing going up to 50.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's got a lot of resistance between there, here and there. At least the main indicator we rely on for that says there is 1 minute for 9 o'clock.
There we go.
All right.
Come on. Make me a million.
It's pulling teeth. I don't like this market today. it up on that resistance on the weekly pivot, and that's why it's having a hard time breaking it. You're out.
Yeah, I got out. I think I took a $10
Make money?
loss. No, I think I either made $10 or I lost $10.
I'll tell you exactly what I just lost, $5.25. I'm done. Today's just not the day for me.
Yeah, same.
You know, I haven't taken trades, but the ones that I said I would take, it went against them.
Yeah,
Just looking at them,
yeah,
which means I'm on the wrong side of the market, which means either I'm reading the market wrong or the market is just too funky for me today.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. The market's pretty bad.
I don't want to lose any money, so I'm not confident in what the market wants to do today.
Yeah,
Even though it's screaming to us that it's going up,
yeah.
but it's not.
It's not.
But it is.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, take what you get, and
Yeah.
if the market isn't going to give it to you,
Yeah. Yeah, we can only get what we can get. Yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna sit around and waste my time with it. When it's like this, it's pulling teeth. It's just not giving it to us.
yeah. Although this might be a sell.
All right. See you guys tonight. All right.
All right, Tono. Have a good one.
Peace out. All right.
All right. I'm gonna step away for a few seconds.
All right.
What a weird turn of events. Did you catch any of that falling?
Did I? No, I didn't. I won't. Did I? No, I caught some on the way up.
I had lost $100 on that deer.
Oh, wow. I'm thinking about either getting in here on the way back up or getting in and coming down to this pivot. What pivot is this? The DM3.
I made like $99, but I was trying to make it back off of that $100 I just lost from I just jumped out. I should have jumped out when you and Tono jumped out, what I was planning on doing. But I got up and started cooking.
Oh.
And I wasn't paying attention. Well, I'm negative $19. Now I don't have no direction.
Nope. Messing around with us.
Yep. And I knew it was gonna do it. I said, as soon as I get up, go try to cook something. Never fails. 20 pip fall. Act like it want to come down.
Yeah, it can't decide. It gets up to the top, it acts like it wants to go up. When it gets to the bottom, it acts like it wants to go down. It doesn't make up its mind.
It's 25, 23 ranging.
Yep. I'll be back in a minute. If I sit there and watch that, I'm gonna get induced to get into it, and I'm gonna get on the other side. I'm already up.
Hypnotizing.
Yeah. 30 seconds for 9:30. Excuse me. Okay, there's 9:30. Yeah. That's good. Yep. You can live with that. Yep. All right. Well, I'll catch you then either tonight or tomorrow. Oh. Oh, nice. That's great. So now you're only down 19. That's a great that's a great day. Oh. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Have a good one. All right. See ya. Bye-bye. All right, YouTube. It's just us. Got the sniffles.
Someone's at the back doorbell.